Welcome to our channel. I'm Thiru, and thank you for tuning in. If you're passionate about self-improvement, you've come to the right place. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on more insightful audiobooks. Today, we're diving into one of the most influential books of all time, The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, a spiritual guide to living the present moment and experiencing life fully by letting go of past and future distractions. 1. The present moment. Tolle emphasizes that true peace and happiness can only be found in the present. Our minds often distract us with thoughts about the past or future, which creates anxiety, regret, or longing. To experience life fully, we must let go of these mental distractions and focus on the present. Example: imagine you're taking a walk in nature, but your mind is preoccupied with something that happened yesterday or what you need to do tomorrow. In this state, you're missing out on the beauty and serenity around you. But by becoming aware of your thoughts and returning your focus to the present moment, you can truly enjoy the walk. 2. The ego. The ego is the false self we create, built from identification with our thoughts, emotions, and experiences. The ego lives in the past and future, often seeking validation, which ultimately leads to suffering. Example: if you're engaged in a conversation but keep worrying about how others perceive you or feel pressure to respond in a certain way to protect your image, you're engaging with your ego. This creates stress and disconnection from the present moment. 3. The pain body. Tolle introduces the idea of the pain body, an accumulation of past emotional pain we carry with us. This pain body gets triggered by situations, people, or thoughts that remind us of past hurts. When activated, it causes us to react from a place of suffering rather than awareness. Example: imagine someone says something that reminds you of an old argument or betrayal. You feel a strong emotional reaction, but if you recognize that this reaction is the pain body being triggered, you can observe it without being overwhelmed by it. 4. The importance of awareness. One of the main teachings in The Power of Now is the cultivation of awareness. By observing our thoughts and emotions without judgment, we detach from them and realize that we are not our thoughts. Example: let's say you feel anxious about an upcoming event. Instead of letting the anxiety take control, you can pause, notice it, I feel anxious right now, and allow it to pass without attaching to it. This practice helps you gain more control over your emotions and mental patterns. 5. The stillness of being. Tolle encourages us to connect with that stillness that exists beneath the mental noise. This stillness is pure awareness, and it's always present, even if we don't always notice it. By quieting the mind, we can tap into this peaceful, centered state. Example: during meditation, when you focus on your breath and let your thoughts settle, you might experience moments of pure stillness. It's in this stillness where you connect with your true self, free from judgment or attachment. 6. The now. The core message of The Power of Now is that time is an illusion, and the only reality is the present moment. Tolle teaches that when we get lost in thoughts about the past or future, we miss out on the only moment that exists, the now. Example: if you're constantly thinking about what's next or dwelling on the past, you're not truly living. By bringing your awareness back to the present, whether it's by noticing the feeling of your feet on the ground or listening to the sounds around you, you return to the now. Practical application. 1. Mindful breathing. Whenever you feel stressed, pause and take a few deep breaths. Focus on the sensation of air entering and leaving your body. This simple act helps center you in the present moment. 2. Observation of thought. When negative or distracting thoughts arise, simply observe them without judgment. Realize that you are not your thoughts. By becoming the observer, you can create space between your true self and the mental chatter. Conclusion. To sum up, The Power of Now invites us to live consciously and embrace the present moment. By quieting the mind, letting go of attachments to the past and future, and observing our thoughts with awareness, we can experience a deeper sense of peace, clarity, and connection with our true self. It's a call to stop living in the distractions of the mind and to be fully alive in the now. Thank you for joining me to explore these teachings. Remember, the power to change your experience of life is in the present moment.